Hi, I'm going to try to answer the oldest question. What's the most fun thing you have done in your life? Some say, is it skydiving or piloting? Now, I have a pilot's license, have skydived a couple times, done aerobatics flight, which is basically making your own roller coaster ride. Or is it scuba diving, the opposite, from sky to sea? Scuba diving, I did a coral reef in Key West, Florida. Or is it riding motorcycles, which I've done since I was about 15 years old. There's one of my motorcycles. Meat is murder. So, there you have it. What's the best thing? Off-roading, skydiving, scuba diving, flying planes. So I'm going to show you some of my scuba diving pictures first, which is one of the coolest things I've done. Here's the vegan palm tree hugger in Key West, Florida. Yeah, I'm a palm tree hugger. Climbed that like a little monkey. Hey, we share most of our DNA, over 99%. Was in Miami. Some pictures I've taken all on my own. Sunset. So I like photography, that's why I'm sharing this too. Here's Cocoa Beach, Florida. Sunset on the beach. Right, some nice things. Go vegan on the sand. Now here's this underwater camera I used of a fish. Here's a school of blue colored fish. I'm not sure what type, but there was about 10 of them in a school. Now I want you to look up commercial fishing and trawler nets that rape the oceans, as well as fish farms. Here's some twins. You can see some barnacles or something on there. Twins fish. They blend in very well. Here's a lobster. Say no to pot. Right, lobster? Say no to pot. They don't like to be boiled alive for a few bites. But here's a lobster, actually, we saw under a rock. Here's another fish. It's like a whole other world down there. It's so amazing. If anyone gets a chance, I suggest scuba diving, but please focus on conservation. So there you have it. Those are some of my scuba diving pictures. One of the coolest things I've done in my life. Here's Niagara Falls. I'm not even a beach person or much into swimming. Niagara Falls, New York. You see tons of rainbows here. This is pictures I've taken as well. You see tons of rainbows from the mist. And Grand Canyon. This is New York City from the Empire State Building, my home. And there's the Flatiron Building right there, very skinny. So I want to show you something first. Here's me at the Grand Canyon. And here's me jumping, deciding not to jump. I'm joking. There's a big ledge below there. I had a bunch of people copying me. There's a big ledge below that, so I'm not near it in danger. But we hiked the bottom of it in one day. What do vegans eat? Cacti? That was in Texas, actually. Here's me, I took the picture of them flying, landing on the ILS system. Here's at the Seinfeld restaurant. I don't know how that got mixed in here. So, the next question. Skydiving. Now we'll go to flying. And skydiving. Here's some pictures I've taken. Now, aerobatics flight was pretty cool. It's like making your own roller coaster ride. Here's me near Albany Airport. On the downwind pattern. We actually did a slip into the runway, which makes it feel like you're going very fast, especially on a 75-foot wide runway. Here's my girlfriend I Scudadived with. Here's me on the left. This one's in San Diego, California. The other one was in Cape Canaveral, where they do the space launches. Me on the left, skydiving. This isn't skydiving. Big Banana at the Big Apple, JFK Airport I took. And then biplane. Now, skydiving is pretty cool. You don't feel the G-forces though. You feel like you're falling, but it's just wind pressure against you. You don't feel like you're falling because the land is coming up so slowly on you. And I'm going to show you some more pictures. Neil Armstrong. It's me kneeling to Neil Armstrong and saluting. So after the skydiving, my ears were all plugged up. And on the Virgin plane, no, I'm not a virgin. And no, I did not fly fighter planes. This was at the Smithsonian in DC. But so as you can see here, that's what it looks like when you jump out of the plane. Now, you barely feel the ground moving up because you're so high. And you don't lose your stomach. It's not like I've been on roller coaster rides that are worse. So it's not that bad, and you go tandem, so you don't have to worry about safety. You can do some funny tricks and stuff. So here's a picture of reflecting off the wing. This is not skydiving. This is at a low altitude coming in on turning into base on downwind. You can see the reflection. But so skydiving is, there's no G-forces or whatever. So it's not as scary as doing even a steep turn or slip in a plane or even aerobatics flight unless you're pulling G-forces. But doing a barrel roll and flying upside down is not a big deal. The loop is a little more. Here's me, my motorcycle. Now, off-roading is pretty thrilling. I will show you some of my off-roading pictures. Again, here's my motorcycle. At a bike rally in Texas, Houston. Now, motorcycles, you have the sense of speed because you're low to the ground, whereas you're flying, you barely feel the ground moving. So I would say once you get up in the air, flying is not that fun. It's like flying a big bus. So that's why I'm going to say that scuba diving is the coolest thing I've done next to off-roading. Not motorcycles, but off-roading. So that's my opinion. Please leave yours in the comments. But neither of them are that scary. The scariest, I would say, is skydiving, but it's more leading up to it. It's not actually scary at the moment. So that's my pictures. I hope you learned something. But I do suggest everyone scuba dive if they get a chance, or at least watch videos on it. Skydiving, you can pass on, in my opinion. It's not as amazing as you think. But scuba diving is something that's more interesting, as well as off-roading or biking. So that's my opinion. Check it out. Factory Farms Vegan Future, Birdman out.